Hello parents and carers, thank you very much for watching this video, and it is to show you the routes that you can go if you've got a question or a concern or a query about the school or about your child's education. So if you have a question or concern, the first thing to do is to go to Google Classroom. You can do all of your communication through there, and that includes contacting different members of staff. But before you get hold of a member of staff, before you speak to a member of staff or email them, do make sure that if you've got a question that you check out the classwork tab of your child's Google Classroom, because in there there'll be information and all of the letters that have been sent out that year. Other things including timetables, including equipment lists, including uniform lists, and many other pieces of information will be found in that classwork tab. Now, if the information in there does not answer your question or you've got a different query, the first port of call is to your child's class teacher, the teaching assistant, or, if relevant, the specialist teacher for the particular specialist that your child learns with. If they don't, they should resolve the problem there, and most problems should be solved with the class teacher. They should have most of the answers, or the TA would, or the specialist would, about the specific lessons that they teach. But if for any reason going to these teachers don't solve your problem, the next port of call is your year group's lead teacher. So there are lead teachers for each year group, and if a class teacher doesn't resolve a concern that you have, you can go to the lead teacher next, messaging them through Google Classroom as well. If the lead teacher isn't able to resolve the problem, the next person to go to is the head of department. And that is also the person you go to if you've got a concern with a specialist and the specialist can't resolve the problem there, that you can go to the head of department for that specialist. And if the head of department isn't able to resolve that situation, the final port of call is the principal. So it's really important that you keep this flow so that no member of staff is overburdened by too many issues at once. The principal deals with a lot of people every day, and we're trying to support the principal and the heads of the department with making sure that you go to the right person at the right time. So parents should always contact the school according to this flow chart. Start from the left and work your way to the right, going to the principal as a last port of call. Leaders should direct parents downwards if you've not spoken to a junior member of the team. So if the principal, if you speak to the principal, they will ask, have you been to the head of the department? Have you been to the lead teacher or to the class teacher? And if you've not, then you will be directed to go to those people first before being referred upwards. Staff should seek to resolve the issues themselves before referring parents upwards. So we're encouraging staff to make sure that they do everything they can to try and resolve and solve the problem before referring upwards, rather than then just saying, I don't know. So that's the plan from the school's perspective. Please follow this and respect this procedure as much as you possibly can. Thank you.